Some secrets are unplanned. Some are too heavy to carry in silence. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They sit in the back seat of our lives and slip out when the night is quiet and the road is long enough. Welcome to Short Stories with Lola. It was just after 11 p.m. The three of us in the car. The friends who always laughed too loudly and stayed out too late. The city was slowing down, but not yet asleep. It was a late-night drive. One of those quiet ones where the hum of the road makes you feel safe enough to speak the words you've buried for years. We weren't going anywhere special. Just cruising, music low, windows cracked enough for the night air to slip in. I was in the passenger seat of my best friend's car. She was driving, and our other friend was in the back seat, watching streetlights blur past the window like she was watching a movie only she could see. The air changed. That moment when conversations shift from light jokes and random stories to deeper stuff. That's when it happened. When she said, almost to herself, the confession she'd never dared to say out loud. When I was 13, my mother's brother molested me. My best friend and I froze for a second. The words hung in the car like smoke, floating in the air between us. Her voice cracked, but once it started, she couldn't stop. I turned around, slowly, a way of checking up on her. Her eyes out the window and tears slipping down her face. She kept talking, slow, deliberate, like she was afraid to hear herself say it. She talked about how she was just a girl, confused, ashamed, and afraid. She knew it was wrong, and she thought it was her fault because he told her to keep it between us, and if her parents ever found out, they would be mad at her. How she learned too early to smile on the outside while breaking on the inside. It lasted for about a year till he had to leave the country. Her whole teenage life was a wild ride. She went to parties, drank too much, laughed too loudly. Not because she didn't care, but because she cared too much and didn't know how else to survive. It was easier to let people believe she was reckless than to let them see she was hurting. In the back seat that night, she admitted she had carried the secret for years, that sometimes it still stole her sleep, her trust, her sense of safety. But saying it out loud, naming what happened, felt like opening a locked door inside her chest. She found out recently that he was arrested for molesting a minor. Maybe that gave her the courage to speak. We didn't interrupt, just listened. The car stayed in motion, headlights slicing through the dark, and I realized something. It's easier to confess in the back seat of a moving car. No one's staring at you. No one's watching you break. The road keeps pulling you forward even when your heart feels stuck. We didn't give her any advice that night. We didn't tell her what to do. We just listened. Really listened. Because sometimes that's the only thing you can give someone who's carrying a secret this heavy. By the time we pulled up to her place, the air was different. She smiled, just barely, and whispered, Thank you for being here with me. And then she got out, and we got out and hugged her tightly. No dramatic ending, just a quiet close to a quiet confession. Sharing the truth didn't erase the past. It didn't undo the pain. But it was the first step towards healing. And in that quiet car, under streetlights and shadows, she finally realized her secret didn't own her anymore. We all carry things we don't talk about. Some confessions are messy, some are painful, but speaking them, even in whispers, can be the beginning of freedom. This is Short Stories with Lola. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and on Spotify. Share this, and remember, your voice matters, and your healing is worth it.